Experience the diverse and savory flavors of the Land of Enchantment during New Mexico Restaurant Week. From February 23rd through March 2nd, participating restaurants in Taos, Santa Fe, and Albuquerque will feature discounted prices, pre-fixed dinners and lunches, as well as educational opportunities to take the delightful dining to your kitchen. One of those participating is the Corn Maiden, located in the beautiful Hyatt Tamaya Resort, west of Bernalillo, one of my favorite destinations to play golf. But now I got to go out and eat.
Now you're going to have to try some food.
That's right, yeah. So Chef Eric Stumpf is with us this morning to share a little bit about what's coming up, not only in New Mexico Restaurant Week, but what's coming out in the menu in March.
Wonderful,
right?
wonderful.
Chef, thank you for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So before we get into New Mexico Restaurant Week, let's talk a little bit about the Corn Maiden itself. Tell us about the restaurant.
Well, great. The Corn Maiden is our feature restaurant at the Hyatt Tamaya. It's a fine dining experience. We use a wealth of local ingredients, New Mexican beef, vegetables, produce that a lot of it we grow on property. We utilize our garden, and in future months we're going to be planning an orchard where we can actually bring more fresh ingredients to our guests.
Which I think is really great. I know that you guys, it's very important to you, that your ingredients are sourced thoughtfully. You know where it's coming from. So using that idea that instead of having to go to the store to get it, you're doing it yourself, I think is really great. And it's a great testament to, self-sustaining. That's a big thing right now for folks.
That's definitely something that we pride ourselves on at the Hyatt. We have a great wealth of resources that we like to utilize, and it's definitely a current trend now. People are looking at healthier food options, non-GMO products.
Exactly.
Things that are really it's our responsibility as chefs to kind of educate and provide our guests with the best products necessary.
That's great.
To keep them coming back, to keep them healthy, and to educate. And that's a big part of what we do.
And it's very important. The education, I think, is very important. So let's talk about Restaurant Week. What do you guys have on the menu for Restaurant Week?
Excellent. Well, we're offering a four-course array of items. We're going to be featuring our rotisserie grill, which is it's a slow turn Brazilian style rotisserie, which is a choice of 5 or 6 proteins on there that you get to choose 3 of them. We're going to start you off with a beautiful salad. We have a great dessert to finish you off, and then green chili au gratin potatoes, market vegetables, again the sustainability items, and it's really just $40, which is a great price point to get guests in, to kind of tour the resort, see what we have to offer, and really make a day of it. Of course, maybe potentially stay with us that night. We're offering some educational classes, a tequila tasting. So if anybody wants to come out, learn a little bit about tequila, we have a fantastic sommelier that's going to be running that class.
Wow.
We'll be pairing that with some chili roasting, and also we're going to do a infused oils, vinegars with our garden herbs.
That's
which
great.
is not quite there yet, but we'll be.
We're getting there, though.
We're
working on it. That's great.
The sun is coming out. For sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Well, so, Chef, what do we have here today? Now, what we're making today is part of the new menu rolling out in March. Is that right?
That is correct. What we're doing today is we're taking a traditional dish, and we're going to kind of bring it into today's world, a little bit of spin on a buffalo carpaccio.
Okay.
Carpaccio is a known Italian specialty, utilizing thinly sliced, uncooked meat.
Okay.
So really enhance the flavors. You really get a great connection to what the earth has to offer us.
Fantastic. So what do we do? How do we do
So what we're doing here is we sliced our carpaccio very thin, okay, and we can utilize, I made these beautiful grilled focaccia breadsticks, and you could utilize any bread at home, whatever you have, but we dust it with a little garlic, olive oil, parsley. Okay, we grill this, really enhances that flavor. So what we're going to do is, normally a carpaccio is laid out flat, so what we're going to do today is we're going to wrap it around this breadstick, so kind of a nouvelle concept to a traditional dish.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do here is we're just going to fold this right over.
Okay.
And gently roll. Also, it's a kind of a fun way to eat it as well.
Yeah.
And then we're going to put our dish together.
Okay.
One thing that's nice about cold dishes, especially in the spring, is that it doesn't really require you to heat up your stovetop. And you can provide something for your family that's kind of new, fun. We have an array of ingredients here. We have beautiful microgreens. We have fresh Parmesan. We have arugula, microgreen. These are all things that you could find in your local stores. As noted in the recipe, we made a beautiful onion escabeche, which is little pickled onions, give a little acidity to the dish. So we're just going to put that on there. Also, great color, great texture. Some beautiful heirloom tomatoes.
That's fantastic. And folks, we're going to be diving into this when we come back. We'll get a look here just a second here about Restaurant Week in New Mexico. As you can see, the Corn Maiden at the Hyatt Tamaya Resort and Spa, February 23rd through March 2nd. They are open 5 p.m., 9 p.m. daily. For reservations, you can call 505-771-6060. Head over to their website, tamaya.hyatt.com. When we come back, I'm diving into this masterpiece, Chef.
Excellent. I hope you enjoy it.
It's beautiful, but I'm going to destroy it.